Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra if you haven't been here before. Today I thought it would be kind of interesting and neat to look back on last year's Planner Perfect plan books. So I started with Planner Perfect 2024 in October, and I only have these 3 books in front of me. So back when I first started, I also didn't subscribe to the full subscription box. I ended up getting my own covers. And so you'll see here, October was this one with the mushrooms. This is perfect. This would have been perfect for November for this year. This was my November one, and then December. So I thought we could take kind of like a peek into the past, see if my style has changed at all, and just kind of like take a look and see what my decorating style was like. So let's take a look. I'm actually excited to look back because I haven't looked back on these since I have started with Planner Perfect. So, and plus, you know what, you guys? We're in that fall season. It is 3 days from October 1st, and I just feel like it's the perfect time to look back and get some inspiration. So, of course, I was using Cocoa Daisy here from last year. This was my monthly calendar. And then I had my goals. I like the washi tape here, but I wasn't keen on how I wrote out my goals. But I broke them up into sections. So I had personal, then I had business. Personal, I had broken it down into home, family, and then just like my own. And then I had routines, YouTube, blog, shop, and finances. Okay, so this was the first week. I used those sparkly stickers here. But I really did enjoy washi taping the edges of the book. That was like something that I just really enjoyed. And I just love the variety of stickers here. I had some washi tape here from Amazon actually, but most of this stuff was Cocoa Daisy. This one here is a sticker from London Gifties. I think it looks so pretty, and I really enjoy handwriting in here. I did try to take a turn doing some printing, but I prefer definitely handwriting. And this was the second week. And here I was using some Planners Anonymous die cuts. That was from Farmhouse Falls. And I don't know, it's like I love that. I really enjoy how the paper crinkles when you turn the page, because it's like, I think this was the Strathmore paper. I don't quite know, it's not bright white, but I really enjoy, these were London Gifties. I love those. I enjoyed the feel of the paper. Okay, this was the middle of the month, the third week. I really do like how I layered that washi tape. I feel like my style hasn't really changed. Okay, some more London Gifties. Like, isn't this just beautiful? Like, I'm just falling in love all over again with October. I can't wait for October setup this year. I was actually thinking about doing a spread like this with more of like blue and green. I have some green stickers that are kind of fall related. So I was thinking about doing my first week in October of this year like that. Okay. And then I think we started to get into Halloween. Oh yeah. Okay, so I used this one. This is from Simply Gilded. Isn't that cool? I was talking about that this year. This is a stained glass washi tape, and you have to cut it with scissors, but it's so pretty. Okay, so now we get into Halloween week, and I loved it. So I like spooky Halloween. I've never been a Halloween fan. Like, I'm not like, oh yeah, it's Halloween, let's go get dressed up to the nines and redecorate the house. But I have been getting more into it since I've been loving fall more. So last year, Cocoa Daisy did a separate Halloween kit that was a bit more spooky, and I just loved it. Like, I love this washi tape. And then this washi tape came from Simply Gilded. Like, I am in love. So cute. And it was so spooky. And this washi tape was Simply Gilded as well. I still have that. I think it adds the perfect touch to the pages. Oh, I love it so much. And that was it. So I ended this book on the 31st, which is perfect. That's generally my goal, is to be in the book exactly the dates of the month, even if it falls in the middle of a week. That's kind of my goal, so I can keep all the months together. So here's November. And again, I stuck with the Cocoa Daisy theme here. So I believe it was chapters. Cocoa Daisy had released a separate coffee kit, so I think I kind of intertwined the two of them. So this was super cool. I actually used a paint marker from Archer and Olive here. It was like one of the paint pens. And I thought that was cool because I actually got the color to match the color of some of the stickers. Okay, so I had goals here and I just put this in here because I thought it looked adorable. So this is kind of more how I have my goals now. I break it up into stuff like that. Even that Tombow I use, that really was really a good color too. Okay, so this was my Halloween. I don't know why I put this in here instead of my actual Halloween book, but we had a Halloween party and I dressed up as a steampunk girl. And I won the prize. I think it was $150. So it was really, really cool. So yeah, so this was the first week, and you can see here I started on the 1st. So I just decorated this page here. Here was the 1st, and yeah, I really liked this theme. I thought it was so cute. I think it was Lanu Potts. That was the artist who created this. It was really cute. Here's where I printed. And then there was a few blank pages because I didn't have the whole week in here. But then this was the first full week of November. We had to go to Vancouver for an overnight trip. Just thought it was so cute. And I did use a lot of these sparkly stickers this week. And then we went to Red Deer. And then here we go with the new week. And I tried to use a different washi tape on each of the edges for the new week so that when I look through, I can see where my weeks were. And this was still when Saturday and Sunday we had one page each. Now you have a full spread for each of those days. Okay, this was the second last week of November. I did some letters. I did try to use a lot of these at the beginning, but I kind of fell off that wagon. I'm not really using the alphas as much. If they're puffy or like pretty, I'll sometimes use them, but not all the time. I just really like this. This is so cute. I hope they come out with art like this again. I'm excited to see what the Christmas theme is going to look like in 3 days. Very excited. Oh, did we miss that one? That was the last week here. So you can see I've added a few more coffee things in here. This was a really busy week. Can't believe it was almost a full year ago. It's kind of neat looking back on these, I'm not going to lie. Okay, and I should have stopped on the 30th. I did, and I did my month in review. I'm just going to check if I did it in my October book. I think I did. Yep. All right, so then the last one was December. I think I used a lot of Planners Anonymous stuff in here. I wasn't really loving the Cocoa Daisy kit for December last year, but I did like the pocket. I tried to put a pocket on the front of each one. That is adorable. And I really did like this calendar. I think I ordered more washi tape from Simply Gilded just for my December like setups. And then I had the Planner Perfect washi in here. Okay, and then I did instead of doing, what did I do here? So there was 2 pages. Sunday fell on the 1st, and then Monday was on like the week after. So I did some planning for my ideas of what I wanted to get done because it was very, very busy. So you're going to see lots of Christmas red and green. And I used some Planner Perfect. stickers and washi. This washi was actually from Jane's Agenda. This was the second full week. I think this was the month that I used the most Planner Perfect stickers, to be quite honest, because when I look back at my little sticker album, I hardly have any Planner Perfect stickers for Christmas. I do like these sparkly stickers for Christmas. They were really cute. Okay, this was the third week. And I really do enjoy scripting. It's very therapeutic. Okay, quite a few Planner Perfect stickers again. And then this was the last week. So I wanted to make Christmas week the most decorative. So you can see I used a whole bunch of the stained glass washi tape from Planner Perfect. And I think it was so beautiful. I just love it. These were some rub-ons from Planners Anonymous. I really wanted to do all of the rub-ons and the bright red and the bright green. So I just really outdid myself here, I think. But this was Christmas Day. Then Boxing Day. And then we get to the 31st, the 30th, which should be right here. Yep. And there we go. That was it. It was, I didn't even write a month in review. Well, that makes me so sad. I don't know why I didn't do that. I must have got caught up in all, like, setting up my New Year planners. That was so good. I'm so glad I did that with you guys. I hope that you have memories like that for yourself. But that's one thing that I like about having my month in separate books rather than having a whole year together, is that it doesn't matter if you want to use die cuts or thicker stickers. It won't matter because everything is contained in one book and it won't get overly bulky. I have had Hobonichi in the past as a journal, not as a planner. And with all the washi tape on the pages, it did get really, really bulky. So that's why I really appreciate these. And I don't mind storing them. Like, I'll probably just store a year together and wrap them in twine or something and just put them in a Rubbermaid container, just like I've done with my journals. So I hope you guys enjoyed that flip through, because I know I certainly did. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, please consider subscribing. Click on the bell button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.